Hi guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So today's advent calendar unboxing is the Space NK Beauty Anthology 2. So this is Space NK's beauty advent calendar for 2020. You can probably just see here behind me, this is the Space NK Beauty Advent calendar, which they called the Anthology 1, which was 2019 last year's calendar. I've just popped it there so you can kind of see the difference. This year's calendar is larger. These volumes are quite a bit wider than last year's. And if you want to see what was in last year's Space NK Advent Calendar, I will put a card here and you can check that out just in case you're curious, last year versus this year. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to open up this calendar for you and I'm going to show you everything that comes inside. If you want to know the individual value of each individual item, I made a reveal video where I disclose the value of each individual item. So I will link that at the end if you want to kind of check that out for some real kind of drilled down information. I've got to say, I do think this is probably my favourite beauty calendar this year. If you're new to the channel, I have unboxed a lot of beauty advent calendars this year and in previous years, and also made a lot of reveal videos. So if you're looking for the perfect calendar for you, I would recommend that you check them out. Hopefully it will help you to kind of make that decision. And I would love it if you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can get notified when the next video goes live. I'm posting advent calendar reveals and unboxings every day at the moment. Now, with the Space NK Advent Calendar, this retails at £195 here in the UK. They also have an international version, which is the same price, but there are a couple of items that have been kind of switched just to kind of go with the posting regulations so that you can get it in other countries. So there is an international version where there's a few items very slightly different. If you're new to Space NK, then you can sign up using the link I've got underneath this video, and when you sign up for your free loyalty account with Space NK, you will also get a £10 off code, which you can actually use on the advent calendar to get £10 off your purchase, or you can just use it on your first purchase with them. As long as you spend £40, you get free delivery and you get £10 off, so you only pay £30. So without further ado, we're going to get into this. So like I said, it's called the Beauty Anthology 2, and they have set this up just like they did last year so that it looks like books, which is a really cool idea. I don't think any other brand, well, I know no other brand has done anything quite like this. So it is a very unique idea. And there are 4 volumes, but the first half of your calendar is going to be contained within volumes 1 and 2, and then obviously the second half, volumes 3 and 4. Now, this particular one has actually got some poems in there as well, which we didn't have last year, so that's nice. There is actually one on this side. So it says, comfort, cosset, indulge and delight. And there's a nice one there. And then there's glisten, glow, smooth and groom. And there's another one on there. And what it says here, we've got volume 1, which is pre-party skincare. Volume 2, treat yourself. So if I open this up, we've got volume 1 and volume 2. And these are little boxes that just kind of slot in. Love the funky bright packaging this year. It was a bit more sort of muted and classic last year. This year they've gone kind of full on funky, which I quite like. So we're going to start up here with door number 1. Or box number 1. So, box number 1. It says, last night's party washed away with a sprinkling of BHA. Oh, and it rhymes as well. I've got to love a poem that rhymes. So when you open the box, you've got a little bit of tissue paper, and the item that has popped out is the Paula's Choice Exfoliate 2% BHA liquid exfoliant, and it's in the kind of 30ml trial size. And you can actually buy it in this size from Space NK or from Paula's Choice if you do just want to try it out. So I have used this before. It is a liquid exfoliant, so it's a chemical exfoliant. It's great if you are suffering from blemishes or if you have uneven skin. You just apply it after you've cleansed and dried your face and before your moisturizer and things, and it really does make a difference to your skin. So it's a really good all-rounder. It'd also be great for teenagers or somebody with acne acne or anything like that. It can pretty much be used with anybody. I mean, if you've got really sensitive skin, obviously go slowly with something like this, and particularly if you're not used to using kind of chemical exfoliators and acids. But once you get used to it, I find it a really effective product. I've got to say as well, I like how they've printed where each box goes. They didn't do that last year, and it was like, okay, where did I get number 1 from? Where do I put it back in? So it's quite helpful. Box number 2 is then just here, and they're actually called chapters, chapter 2. And it says, the best gifts speak not in size, but in applause, like the shrinking of pores. So this is cool. So it's like every day, if you don't watch the unboxing, or if you watch the unboxing and then forget, it kind of gives you a little bit of a clue. So it's got tissue paper in again, and we've got a skincare product by Ren. It is the Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Tonic in the 100ml size. Again, I think you can buy it in this size. So this is a daily exfoliant. Again, it's a liquid, similar to the one in day 1, but I would say if you're going to get both, which you are if you get this calendar, I would use the one that you get in door number 1 in the evening, and then this would be your kind of daytime one. So this contains some AHA, and it kind of brightens up your skin. That's what it's doing. It's brightening the skin, it's refining pores, it's just making everything look a little bit better, and it's another kind of hero cult product. Like I said, I think this is one of my favourites. Space NK is probably my favourite retailer to shop at for beauty, so it's no wonder I like the brands and things in here. So door number 3, and we've got this little, chapter 3, I need to get used to saying it like that. We've got this little box like this, and it says a pre-party fix to detox the skin before the glamour of the party kicks in. Which is quite funny when you think that we're probably not going to get to go to any Christmas parties this year. But then I imagine that all this was planned months in advance, so I'll let them off. So this is a little set by Eve Lom. Now I know when I was researching this calendar to do my reveal video that I'm sure I read there was only 8 of these capsules in here. There's actually 14, so this is actually the Eve Lom travel set, which means value wise it's worth even more money. So this is 14 cleansing oil capsules in a travel case. So the idea is you can travel with them and you've got an individual pod each day with a fresh cleansing oil. Now, Eve Lom is a very kind of luxe brand, and I'm dying to try this. I'm really enjoying these little kind of capsules with like serums and stuff in. Not sure it's totally necessary for a cleanser, because a cleanser doesn't tend to lose its efficacy if it's in one big bottle, but we'll see. I'm looking forward to trying it. It's a pretty cool looking product. They are biodegradable, of course, these little pods, but it comes in a cute little travel case as well. So that was on my list of things to buy before I saw it was in the calendar, that I thought I don't need to, I can get it in the calendar. So then for chapter number 4, just over here, dim the lights and you'll still shine with merriment of the Yuletide time. Seriously loving these colours, so funky. It reminds me of the circus. Anyway, we've got a beauty product. So this is by Hourglass. Check out the luxe brands in this calendar. It's the dim light, it's the ambient lighting powder in dim light. It's in the travel size, which is 1.3 grams, I'm sure that's the travel size. And it is basically a finishing powder. I already have this in one of the Hourglass palettes. It's very, very good. There is a little mirror in there as well. And it's obviously in the super cute Hourglass packaging. So it's just a really great finishing powder, but it kind of gives you this like radiant kind of glowy look. So if you've got like an oily T-zone and stuff, I tend not to put this powder on there. I'll tend to put a more mattifying powder there and then just do this everywhere else, but it's up to you. But it does give the skin a little bit of an extra glow, as well as kind of setting makeup and stuff. Really cool product, amazing. Then for chapter number 5, we are just down here. And this one says, as champagne flutes clink and the cheese is chunked, tonight your glowing skin is guest of honour and it's drunk. Which I think means it's going to be a drunk elephant product. Love Drunk Elephant. I've done lots of Drunk Elephant reviews and stuff on the channel, so if you're a Drunk Elephant fan or you want to know more about it, maybe take a look at those. So this is one of their newer launches. It is the F-Balm Electrolyte Water Facial in a 15ml size. Usually you can only get this size kind of in a kit or something. You can't usually buy this size. A 50ml would be your full size. But essentially what it is, it's a nighttime hydrating treatment, so perfect for like winter and stuff. And how they recommend you use this is you do your whole routine, you cleanse, you moisturize, you put your serums on, however you're doing your routine. But then after the moisturizer, you can put a few pumps of this over the top, and it just feels sort of slightly cooling. It also has little almost, not beads, but little drops of something that kind of break apart and just add a bit of extra hydration when you apply them to the skin. You sleep in it and then you wake up and your skin is extra moisturized and plumped. It can feel a little bit sticky when you first put it on, so I like to put it on I guess I kind of do my evening skincare routine a couple of hours before I go to bed, so that my skin has got time for everything to sink in, rather than me just putting it on, lying down and sticking to the pillow, if you know what I mean. But that's just my tip. I would say with this mask, definitely kind of apply it a little bit before you're going to go to bed, so it's got time to kind of sink in. You can of course just wash it off afterwards, but you'll get more of an effect if you leave it on overnight. Chapter number 6, so that's the last box in this side, and then we'll be going on to volume 2, which is obviously the other side of the box. This says a super serum a day keeps the skin doctor away, and we've got a feeling you'll want this one to stay. Ooh, okay, so we've got the Dr. Barbara Sturm Hyaluronic Serum. So this is a hyaluronic serum in a 10ml size. I think you can actually possibly buy it in this size. I know a 30ml bottle is something crazy like £300. I'm sure this is worth about 80, 85, something crazy like that for a hyaluronic serum. But I have actually got this upstairs. I got it in a gift with purchase, I think, and I'm using that at the moment. It is a really great hyaluronic serum. I don't think it's worth £300 by any stretch of the imagination, but it is a little bit better than some other hyaluronic serums I've used. You know, it is super moisturising, it sinks in nicely, it's in a nice kind of formulation and stuff, so it's great. I just wouldn't be able to spend £300 on this because that's crazy. But it is lovely. It's a decent quality product and brand. So now we're on to volume 2 and chapter number 7. And it says, restore and soak those dancing bones to get yourself feeling back in the zone. So this looks like it's our bath product. So this is by a brand called Olverum, which is a new brand that came to Space NK just this year, I think. I don't know if the brand launched in 2020 or it just came to Space NK then, but essentially it is one of their bath oils, and I've looked at their bath oils before because I love having baths and I enjoy things like bath oils and bath soaks, so it's totally up my street. This is the 60ml kind of travel size. Usually you get like a bigger one and it's like £40 or something, so I'm really pleased that we've got this to try in this size because it's a big enough size to have a few baths, and it should allow me to see if it's worth the splurge for the big one. And oh, it says it does 12 baths, this bottle, so that's very generous indeed. They never test on animals, and it's vegan, and it's made in the UK, and it's a unique and luxurious aromatic blend of essential oils. With just a few drops in your bath, these carefully chosen extracts combine to help ease stress and relax tension in both mind and body, bringing you back to your complete and natural self. I've had a rather stressful week, so I'm pleased to have this calendar in hand, and I think these kind of treats should hopefully help keep me relaxed in December. So then we are up to chapter number 8. And this one says, where two ends meet without a split, bonded together for the perfect flick. More tissue paper. Ooh, now this I'm pleased to see. So this is by Olaplex. Now if you've not heard of Olaplex before, it is a salon brand in the sense that you can actually have some of the Olaplex treatments in the salon, but they also have a range of hair care that you can buy and use at home. And this is their number 7 bonding oil. I'm sure this is about £30. This is a full size, and it is essentially just an oil that you apply on the ends of your hair after washing it before drying it, or you can apply it on dry ends. It says it reduces frizz and flyaways, extends colour and renews vibrancy, heat protection up to 450 degrees, shortens drying time, softens and detangles, UV protection, no residue, alcohol free, vegan, colour safe. And like I said, in a full size. So this is something else I was going to buy for myself because my hairdressers used it on me at the salon and I liked it. And it was one of those things I'll pick it up at some point when I need some, but I'm pleased it's in there because that was totally on my list. Then we are on to chapter number 9. And chapter 9 says, never a bad hair day, you're living proof. That's all you need is a spritz in the roots. So I think this is going to be a living proof product. And yes indeed, it's their dry shampoo. So of course everybody loves a dry shampoo. I'm not quite sure how you get through some days without it, but this is obviously Living Proof's version. It's in the travel size of 92 mils. I think this retails around £10 or £12. Again, if you want the exact values, check out my reveal video, but it is supposed to be a very good dry shampoo from a kind of luxe brand. So happy to give that one a try. Day number 10 is, this is heavy. It says, treat your hands after all that wrapping panic. Soothe them with some help from Botanics. So in this day, we will get the Malin and Goats Bergamot Hand and Body Wash in a 250ml size, so that is a full size. It's got a pump as well, so you can pop that next to your sink. And it's just a really nice smelling hand wash, smells of bergamot, very luxe, very lovely, and kind of something the whole household can use if you're going to put it next to your sink as well. Then obviously very helpful at the minute with all the hand washing we're doing. And then we're on to chapter number 11, which is a kind of slimmer day. And it says, canapes are fine, but the treat for your lover is down to your wink and a luxurious flutter. Sounds a bit like a mascara or something. The thing is with me, because I unbox and reveal so many calendars, I forget what's in what. So I actually don't know what this is. It'll probably come to me when I take it out. Okay, so it's the Laura Mercier Caviar Volume Mascara. I am actually wearing this at the minute. This is my current kind of go-to mascara. I like it. I do think it gives like the lift and the volume. The only thing I would say is it does smudge because it's not waterproof or anything. So you do end up with it under the eyes and stuff sometimes, which is a shame. And this is what the brush looks like. And this is in a 3ml size. I always think it's nice to kind of get mini mascaras in advent calendars because obviously your mascara, you change them up quite regularly to make sure it's all hygienic and stuff. So at least this way you're not having to like whiz a mascara you've not quite finished. Like if you're anything like me at the minute, I'm not wearing makeup all that often because of lockdown and stuff. So this way I can just change it out to a fresh one and obviously try out a different brand or whatever. But for me, I'm wearing it anyway and it is good. So I would recommend it. Chapter number 12 is over here and it says, no doubt this Christmas will require party hair, but right now it's time to do some dry repair. Again, I'm not sure we will need it for Christmas parties, but we shall see. Maybe virtual ones. Ooh, okay, another product I was dying to try. So this is by IGK Hair, and I've used a lot of shampoos and products from this brand, and they're all fabulous. This is the Overnight Bond Building Dry Hair Mask. It contains a bond building complex and vegan silk extract, and it's in a 66ml size, so it's kind of like a sampley, travel-y type size. It says time release dry treatment mask, repairs and softens hair without mess or residue. No need to wash or restyle. And it's for dry damaged hair that you don't want to restyle. You want deep hair repair and a mask without mess. So it says apply to dry hair before bed, comb through, wake up and go. And this is in a kind of aerosol can. So this is one of the items that will not be in the international version because it's you know, part of the kind of shipping restrictions that you can't ship stuff like that. So there'll be an alternative product in the international version, unfortunately. So that was volumes 1 and 2. Now then, volumes 3 and 4, which are called Get the Party Look and Little Luxuries. Okay, So again, same design, colours and stuff going on, and we are on to chapter number 13. And this one says, shed the last of summer woes as you shimmer into your winter glow. I literally cannot remember or think what this is going to be. Now I remember. So this is by Tan Luxe, and it is their Super Glow Body Serum. Now, if you've watched my channel recently, I have spoken about Tan Luxe, I've spoken about the Super Glow range. I have this, I have a backup of this, and I have the day serum and a backup of the day serum as well because I love it. It is basically just a really lovely, clear, kind of gel textured light moisturiser that has gradual tanner in. It doesn't smell of biscuits or fake tan. It just gives a really kind of natural glow and really natural kind of tan, I suppose. So you never look orange, you just look a little bit healthier. And for me, being super pale, it just makes me look a little bit more alive without looking like I've slathered myself in fake tan. It also does a fantastic job of moisturising the skin because both the body treatment and the face treatment have hyaluronic acid in, so it's like a treatment serum as well as the fact that it also tans your skin. It's brilliant. I've never used anything like it. I've got 3 bottles of both before and I'm continuing to use it, so I was pleased that there was this sort of slightly smaller version in here, because then if I can ever travel, it'll be easier to cart with me rather than the full-size bottle, which is like 150 mils. So if you can't guess, I love it. It's a brilliant product. I wouldn't have said it sparkled, more natural than sparkle, there's no sparkle in it, but there we go. Anyway, chapter number 14. Let me know in the comments as well, are there any of these products that you're like, oh, I love them, or I'd like to try them. So nativity scenes are decked out with their kings. All that's missing is you, queen of shimmering pins. Ooh. So this is a Sol de Janeiro product. So of course Sol de Janeiro are really famous for their Brazilian Boom Boom cream and the scent that goes along with that, which is just like a tropical getaway. It's an amazing scent. I love it. It's one of them scents you'll probably love or hate, but I just love it. So this is like their kind of body shimmer treatment. So this one will give you the shimmer really. Now I've never used these glow oils. Comes in a little pump, and this is a translucent champagne shimmer, and it's in a 30ml size, which is possibly a full size. It does smell like the Boom Boom cream, and it just gives you that kind of shimmer so that your skin kind of catches the light and everything just looks a little bit smoothed and what have you, rather than kind of giving you any obvious glitter. Like grown-up shimmer instead of glitter. I like it. It smells incredible, and yeah, skin glow, never sticky, skin softening, deliciously hydrated, and I think it will be as well. It does feel that way. Like I said, this is in a 30ml size, so yeah. So far there is not a single day I've opened where I think, don't really know if I'm going to use that. Probably jinx myself. We'll see what's behind the next door. So then we're on to chapter number 15, which is again a square kind of box. And this says, all that's gold will still glitter with smoky eyes and a pop of shimmer. So this is a really cute makeup item. So this is a full size, and it's the Kevyn Aucoin Emphasize Eye Design Palette, full size, and it's in the shade Unblinking. So let me show you this. So it's the full on, like I said, full size and everything, a bit reflective. And inside it says beauty belongs to the brave in the little mirror there. Beauty belongs to the brave. And then you've got your kind of shades here. And you've also got this product, which is a kind of cream foil eyeshadow. So this you put possibly underneath to just kind of give it that extra bit of something. And I imagine this would sort of act as a bit of a, almost a bit of a primer. Can you just see that it kind of, when I've blended it out on my hand, it just gives you that kind of golden reflective champagne glow. You could even have that, wear that on its own and it'd be quite pretty. And then it's got some nice kind of neutrally browny kind of colours and stuff in there as well. So that's a very kind of generous makeup item in there. And then for chapter number 16, it's this little box up here, and it is a little one and it's super light. It says, taste sweet whispers on your lips as you receive your goodnight mistletoe kiss. So that sounds a little lippy. Oh, okay. So it's the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick in, well, Pillow Talk. It's actually the Matte Revolution lipstick in Pillow Talk. So it's their super famous lipstick. Most people will have tried this at some time or another. I actually have a full size of this. I think it's their like best selling lipstick. It is only in a sample 1 gram size though, just to warn you. So it is this kind of super cute tiny one, but it is just like the perfect kind of gentle nudie pink that suits most people. I'm going to say most people because I would say it's more suited towards a kind of paler skin tone like my own. They actually do a medium and I think an intense version to kind of cater towards other skin tones, which is really good. But unfortunately in gifts and things like the advent calendars, you always seem to see the lightest ones included. But it is, like I said, I think it is their most popular, so I guess that's why they've gone with it. Chapter number 17 is down here. This is one of those I don't want it to end. I want one of these days for every day for the rest of my life, please. So this is no stockings complete without its tangerine, nor is your face without this boost of vitamin C. Okay, so this is, I think, the highest value item in the box. It's a full size of Kate Somerville's Plus Retinol Vitamin C Moisturiser. It's like, I'm sure it's about 80 odd pounds or something crazy. And this is what it looks like. And it's one of those that has a protective pump design. So you just press that down to get the moisturiser out and it keeps everything super kind of fresh and whatnot. But this gets incredible reviews, the brand and the product itself. And that would be one heck of an addition to anyone's skincare routine. I've not tried that particular product, I've tried other products from the brand and they're great. So I have high hopes that that will be an incredible moisturiser. Chapter number 18, and we are down here. This one says, sleep in heavenly peace or under blankets of fortified cream, at least. Oh, okay, so this is the Augustinus Badia, the Rich Cream. This is appearing in an awful lot of advent calendars again this year. It's the kind of, well, I guess it's kind of like one that celebrities and famous people talk about a lot. It's the, like I said, it's the rich version of the two. They do the cream and the rich cream, and it gets super high reviews. This is a 15ml, so this is actually the discovery size. So this particular size retails on the Space NK website for like £65. So again, another great option to try out the skincare and see what you think. Interesting to get a moisturiser back to back like that because we've just got the Kate Somerville one, but maybe it's just where it kind of fits into the design. So chapter number 19, we are up here and we're on the last side. And it says, when you exit the soiree, leave a trace of mystique, a shadow of memories, and the scent of... Ooh, diptyque. That rhymes again. So this is actually a diptyque fragrance. So I've bought diptyque candles before, Super Luxe brand, but I've never actually had one of their fragrances. This is like in a kind of travel size, sample size, gift size. Ooh. Ooh, I quite like that. It's called Philoskios, which I'm sure I'm butchering the name. I think it's one of their more popular fragrances, but this is in a 7.5ml kind of travel size. Perfect for like the handbag, and certainly perfect for trying out before committing to a full size because it is a super pricey brand. But I'm pleased to see a perfume item in there. I'd love to get a bit of perfume in advent calendars and stuff. Then chapter number 20. I've got to say, as a book lover, I love the fact that it's called chapters. I just need to remember it when I'm unboxing it. So it says, is your kit really complete if you haven't got one of these ready to sweep? Haha. It is a full-size bronzer by NARS. Can anyone guess the full-size bronzer from NARS? Which one would they include? Yeah, it's the one you've all heard of, that's their most popular bronzers. It is Laguna, which, look at, I love the packaging. I love the fact that they've actually got that kind of orangey colour writing rather than the standard. And again, the packaging is just gorgeous. And again, it kind of follows inside as well. You end up with this kind of gorgeous orangey kind of colour, but the bronzer is just a beautiful bronzer. It's universally flattering. I love it. It's definitely a bronzer I can reach for without being like worried that I'm gonna kind of overdo it. It's got the little mirror in there as well, but I feel so treated with this calendar. This is such a good calendar because you could literally revamp your whole makeup and skincare range, couldn't you, with all these different things? And the packaging is just amazing. I love the fact that you get these things that you would actually have to kind of purchase off the website rather than just a load of samples. Love it. Yes, I'm gonna go out there and say this is gonna be my favorite calendar this year, I think. So chapter number 21, and it's a small box type thing. And it says, you've ironed your dress, wrinkles erased, and now it's time to prepare your face. So some sort of anti-wrinkle thing. Ooh, it's a mask, and this is by Chantecaille, which is a lovely luxe skincare brand, but the stuff is ridiculously expensive. So good though, so effective. This is a bio lifting mask. It's in a 15ml size. It kind of looks like this in the Super Luxe packaging. And Chantecaille is one of those brands where the things like the masks and a lot of the moisturizers, you're talking like £100. They're crazy expensive. So it is lovely to get something like this in an advent calendar. And I think this is one I've read reviews for, and the bio lifting mask is supposed to be super effective on the skin. So I'm extremely happy that that's in there, and I can't wait to try that when I get to that day, because I do put everything back in and I do open it on the actual day, and I actually try to kind of make it my treat for the day. So if I don't get a chance to open it in the morning before I go into work, I'll open it later, and I've just got that little bit of a gift to look forward to. So I really enjoy kind of making each item work into that day's routine. That's what I did last year anyway. So chapter number 22, and it's a bigger one here. It is only a 24-day calendar. I wish it was 25, but what can you do? Coveted by one and all, your hands shall go to the ball. And this is a Byredo hand cream. And it's in the full size 30ml, and it's called 11th Hour. Oh, it smells gorgeous. It kind of smells like perfume. It's hard to describe, but it smells really nice. It's not like anything I've smelled before, but I know these hand creams are something like £30. So super luxe, in that gorgeous sort of metal packaging. And I don't know about you, but I'm getting through a lot of hand cream with all this hand washing to try and kind of save my hands from all that excess water and drying out and stuff. So hand cream I can most certainly make use of, and that one's like extra luxe. Chapter number 23, over here, another big box, same size as 22 in fact. You may be feeling far from fresh, but stubborn makeup need not be a stress. This is a soy paste cleanser by Fresh. It's in the 50ml travel or try me kind of size. I know this retails at $11.50. I've used this before. It's a super gentle, clear kind of gel texture cleanser. It works on the eyes, it takes off your makeup, it cleanses the face really well. It's another kind of cult hero product that you'll hear people talking about. They've actually brought it out in like super sizes now because people just love this stuff, and it is a great cleanser. So if you've never used it, I'm sure you will love it, and it's one of those that I always have in kind of rotation. So an amazing product. Chapter number 24, and it's the last day, and I know what this is because this is one of the things I was most looking forward to. I just didn't know what day it was going to appear in. Super heavy, and it's again something I was going to treat myself to, but now I don't have to. So it says, burn through the pudding, indulge desire as you layer up beside the fire. And this is a Joe Loves candle. I love Joe Loves candle. If you're not familiar with Joe Loves, Jo Malone, who started Jo Malone, who she sold it on to somebody else or another company, now has a range she has had for a while called Joe Loves. This is her new kind of independent range that she came up with on her own. This is the Christmas layered candle, and boy did I eye this up last year. It's the Christmas trees, plum pudding and log fires. Now, and it comes with a little silver lid, super luxe. So my favourite ever Joe Loves candle. So this is my favourite ever candle. I literally bought one recently. It's the Log Fires candle. It smells like a luxury hunting lodge with a burnt log fire. So if you like that kind of smell of a log fire, you'll like this. This is just amazing. And this candle, the Christmas one, is a blend of log fires, plum pudding and Christmas trees. So as it's burning, you should be able to smell these different scents coming in, and they are just such great quality candles. They burn well, they burn super easy, and they smell amazing. They just scent the whole room, so they're so worth it. So I'm seriously pleased this is in here. So this is a 150 gram size. Like I said, I think it's about £55, and I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to burning that candle. It smells amazing. So we come to the end of this unboxing. What do we think of the Space NK Advent Calendar? It is still available on their website. Like I said, it's £195 with the contents worth over £640. And if I were you, I wouldn't hang around too long. I ordered this calendar when it went on the pre-sale on the 23rd of September, and then it was delivered today, which was the 2nd of October, and it's gone back on sale, but they keep moving the dates back about when it's going to be available again. I do think it'll sell out. It's an amazing value. It's absolutely my favourite. So if you do want it, I wouldn't hang around too long. And like I said, if you're new to Space NK and you want to get that £10 off this or anything else, then I'll put the link under the video so you can do that. And if you enjoy beauty advent calendars, or even chocolate advent calendars, or food and drink advent calendars, I have unboxed and revealed an awful lot on the channel, so make sure you check them out. And I'd love it if you give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content that I'm creating. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.